subscribing to my YouTube channel now, amame. Who we are no like, no one share, no one say comment, notification bell, banana don't say me aso. Sebe ya anytime I be new videos, but to be on sabit my akabi. Mama brejo na yakupon sha pa. E ma hwe yakupon sha. Mama adwane line na yakupon sha. Me say enwum ya kamakoma. Me say na menim say ya asapon. Wonim say Judas bi wo NPP mu a obeyi yama. Na say ya asapon oye prophet. Me say de Judas yi fa so yi ba wo miama ye. Sa pe. Aso na ya asapon to no. The only number on ye cobam. Say one, and it say quay, one and air ton ye, one and air ton ye, one and air ton ye, up my town for. Ah, Mika, Miss was what can I say any part town for any fearful. Na sana Canada Japan ye awo yi ba wo miama ye mesika Canada Japan ka dia di biem na ka wo he mesi ben champion ka dia di biem na ka wo he de NPP aye we enso ne magi ba wo miama but me kama trem mesi me kama trem we eye warning na me de mamo mesi 31st sene 31st bi time bi sene ne nyakopon ato Dr. Muhammad ba wo mia wa to ne pon ewo Canada Japan any brand champion anim mo pa mo market on the wall nipa bonefo amabetra NPP fo mu a mo ma ye ho ntoye anka saa benka ye bo aban na chi ama ka niam ye nkoye ke bu machi but pese min kumi nya bi fo mo abefra NPP o mu na amene ye bre ma ton ye ama NDC fo ene wo ye NPP ni TikTok akwaba wo na ma na usuro se wonnim de waton wo ma NDC fo Banyakopon be gu manim ase ade bia mabɔ mutirim epo bia mabɔ no mutirim ade bia makɔhye kokoɔ mu aye no mesi Nyakopon de han ebeto so amomanim agu ase after 31st no boss enkofo bi anim begu ase na wan hwe enkofo bi so kwa betwa ko sebe ya ho beto yin no se Nyakopon be take obi nkwan firi ho ama ye ho atoye ama 2028 aba aba ma Nyakopon be ye yes se nipa ba akopɛ bi nti aso behwe se ye nyina ho betre ya mesi Nyankopon betwitwa nkofo bi na so se be ya ho beto ye because Bible say ye ma kwan me nipa bone fo nya dai entra se
wise we dey other room pese me bem kakra na ya mesere ahun se mi na pre ko pɛ no minim ne wu kom na Mati assembly eya na washwa na moto mu ye especially baby awo around no eno ne asema me di kan catch up because in some be some info bi aye picking wo form no mesro this week here ye be see me na nketa say me frɛ na me catch up kokoam but I don't know network inti I don't know if you are not tiako but mesro say this week ye be see me na washwa na moto mu ye huhia me papa because NDC for no information bi aye pick no I think say enyoma enheda
okay
send your air corner yet me sure say won so would we no ato for maybe I was want TV because who say omo bo ho papa but me say mo ye dey I am fa
se me mama ka bi ntre o mu de obe try me no me kan bi a che wo de ne ba e betwa so de obe try me no e me se wo de ne doba e betwa so Nyakopon bet sina kuma de be kana kuma
boys when him say and about 2 days so my baba spy baby out nyina
sao de omumra mama ka bi ntre
spy baby out nyina like when him say na normal ko
mama nche ade ba ko me tro ade ba ko
say na wo fa wonsem na ba I say sunsun na atu mu na no wo kasa
mama nche ade ba ko
sunsun na atu mu no
mama nche ade ba ko me ana me kan say me se me kan wuhia e be ye no me se me tiam ka se wuhi krampa eye be ye no me akonkofo bi so obi no de ne sa be ka me sei no be fa no ne kan Nyakopon ni wo obi no de ne sa e be ye me sei ne kan Nyakopon ni wo no Nyakopon ni wo o mu nim nipa no mu ni hiri no
bacho e mamu ina gudewe
Yeah, Joseph.
And then you may make sure, dear. Make sure, dear. And some trouble.
Mammy, Papa. What started program at fine? What started very nice program? My uncle end program. Uncle very nice program. Abano.
May carry be actual. And I make us say, dear, you muta way. You would tie and sapine a day back. But obi be or better, you know. Ye ain't say if you want on Saka, what on Sabaka of your what you me so don't start coming here. What didn't Sabaka? Yes,
I am surprised, Pity, and the best of 2 days. I'm in the politics. Kevin Killer tonight TV swing are confident. A cassa of good NPP. Now we share at the rate at which I know a panade cassa. A command cassanity. Not to say any better. And then, Canada Japan launching it or launching the book. Get him killer no broadcasting.
Now, say, delegates be only Yans and Biano. Said delegates be only Yans and Biano. There is no way. So I got to Alabama in Japan.
That's one thing I do. MPP will never make a mistake. That's one thing I do.
Okay, when you be Sabe Yakasaling Reno, a dear quarantine, just say NPP for. A dear quarantine, but we have never. Yes.
Meta follow show videos. I must confess. And yes, I want to make a many quite now for communication. What you say? Respect it. Then come obey to me. We try to say what some of can say. Ubi answer on control by mechanism. Yes, sir.
Wouldn't be. My major about I know the only be mean to me retract because I come say your friends say Kevin Taylor were your NPP townful. A baby campaign, I'm a candidate. What's a got to Abano? And Nipa Bay and Sani Bay, Bear Pano, Bears, I don't say Kevin Taylor be campaign, will be. What's a walk or 2 man, say any Panamano. Not saying people call what does we are so.
Nimpanos went to work of a papa of a fast of a man MPP. This is a statement of president. Mr. Thinking, the alternative was here. Some of the words are word in Sawam Yusu, you know, a very ash word, but solution in a political view, so I think what he's saying, Odika. I'm proud of your because I do baby, election, I do baby. Penny Brancasa. Niawushan Wunya. Ampo, and one dinner, they do before the army, what and it didn't do near then. I'll take the 2 join bag the whole kind of a boat here. The amateur atmosphere. I'll take or 2 Canada Japan 2 know what Tiamuno, or to join about the whole gun of a boat here. I can some say, I draw some funny way that, I draw some funny way that, and you don't know. I'm maybe a politics in Parko. Actually, or yes, I'm your money here, a week. What's no one who said, no, send okay, yeah, no man, yeah, and I know that you know about no party. Sana Brabonity. Where I'm a kind of cratcher. Where me, Nipo mammy pay MPP as him, a candidate Japan. But there is no way Sam Solism for Trabama candidate Japan. Genti,
the
Nimpa abrabona yebona kasa ya de ehuhia papa wo bedre kasa wo nure kasa sania wo faso a wo bu nimpa wo betuma ma nimpa Ghana ni wo betuma ma ne wiase sika nyina wo mu na onu zo mu wo ni mu sika na odi ma ni nti na wa ye din no sa na Ghana ni bi ate timenwa wo de ma bi nkasa.
Okay, and topic here, yeah, big now so I can say a dear quarantine and I say NPP for another delegates for a 2 maba, and that's a more to Amanako, or more to a banner, Dr. Mohammed Baumia boom, a mobile DMP, a dear quarantine at Yomoto, Sa Banner Mano, Mumaye enyinaso nti actually to ya bama Dr. Muhammad Bawumia to many boom about 80%, 90%. Edema Dr. Mobile lead party no. My man starting free a form. I mean family so say ya be Mr. George, edi entia. Yeah, me hu.
Yeah, may come back to the shots. Make up to them now.
Yeah, I said network where you know from Kakrana. Me me hana maintain ye.
I think the next question.
Okay, Van Brambi.
You see, I did about what I can say. But me, I find gentlemen. Opa me conscience here. Me a polling station channel.
Okay. I want constituency bay.
German South, and about Kenya.
Okay.
Well, I did about what me. Delegates for them, Kokotoba. No question is, we are very descended. Or what do you move down?
Yeah.
Say, Eba, almost yet, Eba, almost yet, on the trauma. A drew DD now. One will nip on the trauma.
Yeah.
A idea who are made back to talk. A good main person can make Johnny life for music. The Johnny in life, I think 3 days ago. Now, someone sister no come. No one more life, no, someone no more camper, young girl for no. No differences. So do you?
And now, Omo can't hear about me, and also more can't hear Ken.
One lady came up of a cassette about me.
And yes, I pass for minimum Munya Papa, Sapra,
guy was who came in. Or also very batai, cassette Kennedy. And Timmy Woody say, Yen Semi, I yet torn about him. Are we happy? No question of the phone. Se Baumia a win promise we are. Obeying all the aspirants no support. The doctor would go maybe obeying we are. Dr. Brancham Pominia, sir. Honorable Kennedy, that Pominia, sir.
Can I Japan? One on the what the camera aware say, on your NPP for, you know, the big group of mine, obey you to CPP. It's in Zoo, we say about first is CPP for, and a no more campaign. Baumianco for one count. Kennedy, your mayor aware.
Kennedy side. Kennedy and Crow for no more mobile and Yaman.
Because Kennedy can't come on UTV. So we lose our support. That means we lose our
when many saw the good platform, they can't want some more the Capapana cancer for who is Kennedy? Kennedy is never an option. Kennedy on yes, or president. Kennedy opposite the not the party NDC. Kennedy NDC for NIA meeting. NDC for Kennedy starts or make we a party. If you people don't know,
275 million.
Kennedy aim this of and we will not allow him. Yeah, allow Kennedy. We would never allow Kennedy. We would never allow him. Kennedy, dear them. Kennedy, Diba, Samira, no matter mobile, Ahana mobile.
Voice.
More platform.
Voice.
That's why I
got the Pacho Necase.
okay.
Voice. Follow what you respect over. But Messi will say, me Brad back when they can be Casai.
You people should stop that. What follow now? And Hannah Mobile advice. Take your advice somewhere. We don't need it. Voice. Yes, I did. Kennedy Crawford. Your platform. No, so we don't need your advice. We know the spend. We know them. We know how they start. Almost pass. Or you're not they waste your time or platform. No, so. Almost they waste your time. We ain't anymore. Yatna at the swatch. So we know them. Almost buy a more opportunity.
Okay.
Monko Kennedy no one Monko Casantreno.
Lady C. A DH Quentin delegate for Abanama Dr. Muhammad Bawumia Mutuman Boom. Idiot.
Apart from doctor, one year to Abamano. Apart from doctor, Sabio, Omuna come together, Nina, say, and two aba momono. Yan form nim dear, and to doctor nim dear. Yemfa baby oma ye juma. Yemfa sa mreya ye woman ewiase sisa no. Ewiase nyina sisa ne John Mahama mpa begina ho ebie nenum eka se eyi eka ne se digitization aba womi ade bae na afede wagye atom se ya mpa no omumu hwan na sa ade no ewo no mu anaso wa basa level no omo woman nyina titile ways of doing politics and a woman. Dr. Lahaj Mahmoud Bawumia aba politics mu yehu se wa change the face of politics. Doctor ordinary policies and a kasa. Policies nso a doctor ba abonten beka na eya ade a watena se adwen a planning a waye wɔ ne drawing board so ato hɔ already. Nti ye vote man na ɔba ye na no ɔyɛ implementation. Enya afei na ɔbɛyɛ matramakɔɛ. Enya afei na ɔbɛyɛ matramakɔɛ. Yɛnhwɛ policies a doctor edi gu akwan mu. Hwɛ this your friends one each constituency with 10 appointments. Just imagine that welfare system also debeba constituency based budget. Look at the explanation, deep explanation of Papa Nima. Sene obia sika no beko direct person no enwuma beba direct constituency enya afei no betena double no waka over 7,000 jobs no ono no oche na ebewiase na constituency bi mpo wo ha omo enya one appointment mpo wa breaking it down to an extent say o se sene ebeye neema no edidija etuo betwa. So bia enya necessity a district no wo ha mo amutumi be mo betumi aboa mo ho na eniema esese aban beye mamu no eye nkakra bi because enya aban na de bi obetina ho na obe establish niema mamu esese yankasa nso yetumi boa ye ho but a son say the way na ye politics before no yetina head office na ye disikana komo obi to say Kennedy Japan for instance contract bia na do de ba bia papa nko agi ye pese menkumiya ono nko agi ye ema Ghana sikafo nyina ebu befu NPP because omo boa NPP anka contract ni yes say call mo nso omo ho enso Kennedy ji ni nyina bo nani ase e de ma ono ne yire ne ma ewiase ye hwe ne oye ufo sesenka ye disfranchise sa appointment ni contract ni nyina enka NPP enka ne Kennedy betumi abebo obi sojwe no enti doctor policies ni ashede na ode egu ho na ebeboa party no aboa citizens doctor ne betumi abeji Ghana esi baby ye ema Ghana akoma apuso ema Ghana abeye krabehwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye de Ghana shenensa voice missy endi 2 years ye be hu transformation ebeba Ghana enti ye ja no woni akoto abana mahwan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ebeto ama no ne oso nti ase onkoshipo Kennedy is never an option. Kennedy Japan onye option enti mu amaba ha na mo be try say mo be tutufu ni ade no mo franco baby for we don't need your advice. We all know who Kennedy is. Obi a we si ne bo so obegu ye party na ye njeje no so enye oni NDC for na ehwe Wantnani TV net 2 station many years back anka say ibi president I go chop ministerial work in poye the man a ministerial position also onje otna parliament 24 good years e den no yebo an impesua so owie ye ono ankasa no de ne sika support kremoni e wo ne impesua so e ma winning abano for NDC such a person Yenja Bawumia when he enkoto abamano. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he's an asset for the whole world. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or ye asset for the whole world. Yansha and pro would a doctor fee Ghana cabro ma a year. Yansha senya brofumpo, almost said you almost only developing query. Send your motsnasi din etie pape. no real sorry man standing innovation about Monsima Mano. Na Jane, yenya a good year to say ya, yan tonchine. Onyankopon ahyɛ da na wasiesie Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ɛde saa nyansa na hyɛ ne tim ɛnyɛ NPP na papa no dɔ yɛ kɛkɛ o ɛyɛ ɔman no ho dɔ ɛne nimdeɛ nyame de ahyɛ ne mu no ɛna ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde bɛboa yɛ man no ɛno nti na papa no wɔ hɔ na nkɛnyɛ saa akɔhwi a Kennedy Japan ɛne NDC foɔ ɛhyɛ yɛ atete a Kennedy de tete papa yi ne ne yere how feel sɛ nka papa no ɔmfi party no mu dedaada nanso nea Nyankopɔn de adua ne mu no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde boa ɔman no Dr. Mahmood Bawumia nansi ne nkwala abrem esan ne na ye mu ye ene sɛ ne ɔpɛ sɛ ɔboa nkrɔfo nti ne papa ka sɛ Mahmood wo de bi wo nye skene da because bibi ketewa bi ɛbɛba wo nsɛm bi na ɔde akyɛ obi kwan na ye nka bom kyɛn papa we onyiyim onhu kristoni onhu kremoni onhu bosumsumni onhu ɔyarefo onhu sikeni ɔne obiara ɔbrɛ ne ho asɛm obiara ne obiara yɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛbi ɔbafan ɔtare fam po Dr. Bekuto ɛne na yɛpɛ na wahage ne di nkɔmmɔ.
Okay.
Akwatafo a ɛwɔ yi
Dr. 1 minute na do anu asi yama me.
Bronya bi ade bia me da say the voice.
Okay, lady C, me da say Nyankopon shapa. Mr. Evans, die ntina twa delegate here kotu mamba ma Dr. Mohammed Bawumia motu mamba man boom die nti na any other candidate but Bawumia na twa motu mamba mano Mr. Evans amwakon here.
Me mame ladies you akasa pa asaba waka makuma omiyem me nsema mbe prunya ladies waka na me anu kure ne me pru agent or western region takwa.
Okay.
Yes. But me share me ankasa de bia baba me TV and I want to be
no
TV station western dai ya wata akra de no wa na me share.
Yeah.
Wa na me share. Intermediate de bia me ka de me NPP no wo metum and many every day ko for time. Na me call who school and many every day. That time na de papa de de bia me ka de me tie ni nsem ye na den adrempa woni trima masa say na lusu papa o ya your party no the obian wo ba be di ani ma party e be ka say MPP be sa papa we bi ma swear the Bawumia ni wono ma party na the party no be gina bi cause mo ba no ha no kura ni media say Bawumia obian wo obian wo kura ni media say papa no enti say papa we nipa ono ni yem yesei na wo ba na ye ni ahwe betu nipa o ya kira kofa different person ja anka mento ababi I swear no the papa ya ma mento ababi we ja abato ene ma hu se me join party bia na mete me ho mete wa na mete wo because all do me party na chi na party no so no e bia me ka de me mo bi ene sika ntia me di party chi me do party no yes I me do party na me papa ya MPP chairman o pistia.
Okay.
Yes, what time papa no MPP chairman. Inti ya ne ye fie dia oba ho no na ye ndisi nko e ma wonsuo mpo no wa no.
Mo.
Ye ma wonsuo na wo wa no. Da ne ye tie. Inti ya papa no ma ne de inti da bia me ka se papa Bawumia no bia fita ba me papa e ba de me se. Ma kuma to me ye ma de to aba we. Me se mendidi aduane po mendibi. Na me man ke mo mu go am so. De Nyankopon ahata soro de na mpapa yo beba mama ankasa so makoma ede makoda on ha won ndi papa de me yita na chipa nti mesra won ken ne de dem pa de bi na obae no enzema bibi na obae na we ni free so no wadi nka akọ say me na me wo life wadi nka akọ ada we bi a ye nkofo ne we okaka ankwasa asem ho nti I so start say okasa na we ni free so na e me da pa no nti onu nka say ade owo so anka betare no ofiri so why na this one kwa ha
say omuya distraction no say na be ya ne wo ka no nti I think say lady C na ashas na me lady C nya agye be sisi abati lady C ase
ai sa do mutie ke no nkofo ne na ma ehon ma ensamfo ngwa no mudi na mi say o ba da me kwa ha na mu nsa me ho na ba na o sa ba ha na me ya to
yeah okay
Yeah, support your doctor. Aumia, and say Nami had Tasro, Papa November 2028. Yes, swear, Papa.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay, me that's na go point
I said I drew so
me pa yeah, I drew so we are na yeah they are back.
Okay, for things mo ha nyina meda mo se na enwumre nso bi a Dr. Mahmood Bawumia wo bia Nyankopon yenhyira na onka na ho na ye de na se nso ne kabia nso ama NPP fo nyina enyina delegate na aba ye koto no ye koto aba ma ye koto aba ayi kandini obotumi abo aba hyehye NPP na 2028 wo be di anim na wo de yakọ akokese enim se 2028 de NDC fo mra so omutu mu mutan omu di banche gura kura ombefiri power MPP aba na aniya wo na mo de hye no Nyankopon anam yeso ma yenzu yetu omu ka pepepepepepepepepepe e woni omu ye na nkofo mienu na nkofo nu na omu yi omu ti ompese omu yede omu bedi party nanim enan ne de omu wo ho na emom de mpese ne ka no asem ye Dr. Mahmood Bawumia obi a okita adwena otumi de hyehye adwena otumi de hyehye oman ne party ma party gina ne nanso Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye obi a sisi a nkofo num na omo pre no Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye obi a wakọ constituency ho bebre pa constituency bi okọ akọ 8 times more than omo pre nyina nti Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye obi a ye grassroots man na onim grassroots for ye how ono so no wakọ okuna ekono de ohwehwe no wanhu no hu sene hawa e ho ndi a ne ohweye no wanya eno na papa na tena sese sa na tie dia ene hawo na wona kwan be na mefa so a me solve hawo no hawo ba ko a edi ye nya pa wo 2024 abato na ekoto ye no eye didija didija na ha ye pa nje bi ka se wo no wakoju TV no wakoju sika akoto aba me me nko ana chairman na wakwaji wo ka akọ me pa de se metumi na akọ police station so nkoto aba ma Bawumia pa de me nko eno ne ya de afeti ye pa
Mr. Ta Michelle
afeti ye pa ma apato no ye ntimi anwini
okay
me sure na sa ha we nyina ada sa nkofo what neighbor sa ha we nyina ada nkofo nu we yo manim
yeah
and so Dr. Mahmood Bawumia kwa wetin the solution aba solution be na papa ne di aba papa ne says say tie na say di jana wo ho dia and how be a kwan be ne be fa so e be solve it out say na tell ya government was some be president am was 7,000 appointment the person me so mu 3,000 chama constituency no say ne be ya every constituency bia no omo be nya 10 appointment na enkoye say na do apena na say previous government abesna kon ebu constituency bu okra one appointment depend on that is a DCE pe into DCE no na no an pay us enu 10,000 no abesi de no otimi aboa party no ana constituency na e ho eno ne ye how into papa na tini di solution ba ko a ebe solve di ja no e di aba solution na to so mienu papa na hunu ne say eya na or bag abemu da na ade a na eya na ha party no na ha o man ne say ye man kan ni aya budget e bia nsawa ma drojire nya de o mo pa ne kwan de o mo pa yo mu school dan anam say atena nkran na ya budget ama wundi school dan ni e besi ama na e de kwan abro nje ba sa na omo constituency woni hunu say NPP for betena so no monye ebe because ye pa ehia ye no wonye maaye ndi papa na tia san so atena say hunu say san na tede a so decentralize your national budget no or decentralize your national budget na ade ode aba ne so situ person ode constituency based budget Mr. James Ata nyabotre akara akabi na manu asi person ode constituency based budget ba constituency based budget na eye policy bay eye policy a ba na constituency woni e hu e ha wo constituency ho na abani bisika frinkran abani ye dia ye die wo constituency ho na no na boa ma party no wa ya akọ no wo constituency ho na ye to party na ya amle Say na papa ni kan. Eya nhihye na de koto aba no. Kansa na be tomaso. Papa na san so atena se ehunu se 2024 abato na ye koye. Enoma bebre siye. Enoma be na siye. Obi omo kenkan ban na obi se okokoso light ma light che no. Nyame nkwanke ne sa bo akasa me nkwanke wawu. Inti se sa na tedia opeso ode ko every constituency bia welfare eba. Se me bo ko no ho bra na se bribi to me a sa welfare no will take care of me. And no be jinja you to no. And no be jinja constituency no
ebi ni infante comedy die anka ye kobu no yi anka NPP welfare no e be take care of infante comedy
I be take care of
yeah
dem echo na afmasia nti I adwene kase adwene po na papa ne dia atoko na wo nya botire tie papa ne ye pa na nye dede a wo se papa ne kita adwene na party ni nye yi a wo ndimi nkwaje power ma ne nye yi ade ba ko etwa se ye hunu no
voice who mute your mom or mute yourselves na my echo.
okay
se party ni nyina ne na so a ye kwaje power enye yi ebi aka nkabom betinya baba se party ni ye week a wo ndimi nye power ma ne nye yi
yeah
se party ni ye week a enu nti na ye yi kandi ni obetinya bo ahyehyɛ ma party na gira me na so se brane
yeah
NDC gina omo na so se brane no omo de atuo ni ase kan na omo de ba ye so
yeah
ye nso ya de nsapan ye de koye ene ye lusu abai nti ye pe obi a obetinya bo abɛhyehyɛ party ni ma party na gina ne na so na eye adwene kuo se de ma kyerɛkyerɛ mi ense ya ma kyerɛkyerɛ mi eye adwene kuo se de ma party gina ne na so eye party na ye hye eye party na e obi mu adi anim sisi yo nti me de manusi no obi de waka ne se se yan hyehyɛ party ni wie ya undumi nkoton national one no na emom de tumi ne ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wie a ese na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne party ne betena se na ye nyina ya hyehyɛ enyoma ye de koton ama Ghana fo ni ema hu ni se ebi mu adon bebre mfa ne ombeboa ekwan ombefa so ombehyehyɛ party no emaaye na emom oma start preko no oma nkasa fo ma imebi adwuma na oma start so omoton ama Ghana fo ana ndisi fo asom no mu ye dede ba be kwan ye befa so a ye hyehyɛ party ni ma party na kira ye na so ne de san gofo na ni nyina bia no ho tum di ne de aba enti me de party delegate aye party ne twase di ka gina ne na so kane ansa na akire no yakoko se me ko ako na se metu abuba etuo na sekan me sekan a me de commence ano a me kokko anyeye se me ko ako na me sekan ni metu abuba na nwoma bi me ndogbo am ho a me kokko mbabo me
yeah okay
nti ade ye di siesie ye ho eye party no de obetumi aboa within 3 years ye we ye nimi obetumi ahyehyɛ party na ho ya akono agina na na so
yeah
ni yakọ 2028
yeah
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ye di kan de nakoda ya ton ne ga na Ghana fo nyina anim ne dada
yeah
nsema NDC ka fa ne ho a anim ya to abawie ya bepemene edom bebra won nsa de no so koto abeti ano atena se ehunu se o sa na enye nokore e na mo de to papa yi so e na me de hu abufu akoto atia papa yi enti se sankofo ni nyina regret you enti ya sa de papa ne ba e se na sankofo ni hu se si ade undumi na ada bio obeto aba na maye
yeah
enti ye just any po we ato ni akofa ni pa fofre se na NDC fo be Oma kanza na eni mafa ne ho. Ye be defend ya wie no na aba no 2028 ni ato awie.
Okay, Mr. Eben, mesa ma o chance ma wakasa bi me se be ya omomo so ne na nti no. Mesre se kama omon kembe kakra nti mesa ma wakasa. Maestro, Mr. Obramo bi mama.
Yo, voice, I say. Menkasa crap. 1 or 2 me do bibia say me papa Eben, me mame Lady C, munya o kase ni nyina. Na asama ya ba kampo de ona no wo nyina wa kan Lady T di start na ya papa Eben so o kasa ansana me ba kasa. Enti se e wo de ehwe da me nsemi nyina ya munya no nyina bo no tofe ya voice ano na o chede NPP, we are sick and we need fixing. Because can you imagine there? Yeah, the Kufuor Bay. Na enyama yehu bida e wagana na Kufuor Bay ye bono say ye day. Yakoto aba no want to aba na yentu da no akoto aba NPPC. And NPP ya betina ho, and the tune and the music that we were singing is we need to fix our party. Or the essential we need to build our party. Our party, non-yanko position, we need to build it. Voice, yeah, then we need to build our party. We need to build our party. Akufo-Addo aba. Akufo-Addo Bay. Yeah, back there. Kufuor Bay you, but yet Nina boom. Look where you come in Kuma. Ubi ampere kawode. Yankade. Say Yankade Akufo-Addo even po Bay ye. It's na Akufo-Addo because sometimes I can't talk about the truth is, and yet there Kwame Nkrumah home. Kwame Nkrumah ye papa. Kwame Nkrumah di Akufo-Addo n'enyim. Na me Jesus Kwame Nkrumah tasende. And na Akufo-Addo aya. Nkoboso Akufo-Addo nsem we chen because e wo ba. You don't expect that e be china na name ana voice mo boa. Ye nemba ye wo ni. E bra ye bo ekodru no. Ye pede ye gina he na name a. Dabi ye pede ye tum ye no obesan. But Ghana for sometimes I don't get it because of politics. Senyaka kade Akufo-Addo mpo obono nyam waye etwa ibi Akufo etwa Kwame Nkrumah pe na ibi no de nyam the hey akobo Kwame Nkrumah. I don't even get it. But it's the truth. If say obi ntum mbamba ye enyam bi insin Kwame Nkrumah, then Ghana no ye be na nyam yenko baby. Nobody is saying there yele kabibi ato Kwame Nkrumah no another Kufuor no ho, but one a wodi enyim no won nyina no Kufuor tina hoi Kufuor expert there ma obi mba onya de ensen no right. Kufuor epede obi obebe wo echi no ombo no mo tene mbembe sene ano na Ghana ne be de yebo tumpon. But sometimes when you enya kobodo pe no why bibi today hey empede dey well and Akufo-Addo so bay mo be ye nyina wi yes a party ya kwa akatene fie we hien ya akatene ho ehwe MP mpemfu binima sometime no that word no I hate it. I don't even want to listen to it. Oh, we have to rebuild our party. We have to rebuild our party. Okay, we have to rebuild our party. But I benjinado na de bia no we have to rebuild the party. Yentum yenya ejinado or de build the party no. De bia na yekademasan ano no DC idin kan de hyase no. Ano na lady C odin kan de hyase no. We have to rebuild the party. Or the hyase munia eben so be kan nanu na aka no. Dr. Bawumia recognize sickness. Say who yare voice have do na akwakoto ano. Debi ebe na nam ho e de wuti tie bia na tie obi aye para. Ba anye tie obi ano aye para.
Yeah.
Ebia na ebia malaria na wa kafiti pa na ba na nchade de kono para.
Yeah, if you cry come.
Eti ano na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I recognize and the see the starting no and some of the see can no. Kama party apatini yang los de dija de na no ka ho de an na munya no wo kan the see the starting no. Eti Bawumia recognize all this. No we would yes nyama ye nyina say ehwe NDC a. We ni Mahama we know na name onfa dudu bia fa nka ho no odi opposition now so dudu na what na fie na one bottle abama he no one word also abeni say one to abama NDC if the NPP is so bad abeni say one to abama NDC but these people never voted for NDC but they sat home ni nyina anyi de onam de medigi na na roko na yen recognizing it nyimpa bi so gina do e de boy na abor American I say, Yimpe Bijina do Telekani Japan, Olu Bonkofo Naju, Onyim the Mad Numo, Nankasa is part of the Dijano, and no Nankasa in Japan is part of the problem. That is part of the problem, but he used the same problem, or yet a part of the problem. No, and they can do woman trumpet. Now, on number there, now in Kofo Aji, I know can Japan do NPP, they believed him. And not the Bufuno, or they started the whole party, or the Triffy. The one Cotoni Lucy. Under Dr. Mahmoud Baumi, who knows that the man in CBM. And when I kind of ability see, that's another starting on CBM. It's a contract there, whatever voice. I won't pursue so that's a contract worth 5 million. Yes, it's only now from our voice.
Yeah.
Young chim, young 5 yeah 1 million from voice. So voice say any of them 1 million contract. And change me there. A phone call for our also what partner when I am contract, right?
Yeah.
It is like 5 million. I win you 1 million. I'm in 1 million. The senior 1 million. When you have been in your James said 1 million. You go for 5 when ya 1 year. The contract you employ about 10 to 20 people.
Yeah.
It's the end now 5 you employ 20 people at your contract now. How many people were did were NPP?
Most 100.
100. Yes. 100. Into on Cassibium the same can Japan now. Or the extra way away 250 million. 250 million. So what Chema and what the man call for Bugono Santia. And beyond some customer come up and it's I don't know, be committed now, being conscious. Oh, it's man reason delegates in some 9 or you're clear. Party leader and the party need fixing. And the fixer is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Party leader. Then you probably redeem him is Dr. Mahmoud. Here we are fighting about 3 war fronts to Sabadabadu. First of all, tell you there, tribal, it's against us, right?
Yeah.
You that tribal so hard, it's against us right now.
Yeah.
It's fighting against us so bad. Or fight against NPP so bad, so many years. This is the time. It looks like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia do. And when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia we are done. We have fixed BBR. You use 1 stone, 100.
Yeah.
You better fix the tribal sentiment, another tribal comments. They be out to you. No. Bawumia, you more baby dinner, or president. You have fixed.
Yeah.
Because we are to move and what NPP there. Yeah, tribal, yeah, a Muslim, yeah, now there, a same Libya member.
Yeah.
The problem at Debiano, yet get the opposition about our face. It's how the BM Yashe. I been what the main problem. No, Nankasa, the architect of the problem. No, Opera use the same problem. No, or against Uganda, but better no. Voice Yamen Kasa. Okay, you have to abandon Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Number 6 or your NPP problem. But the BBS lady see, it's your madam.
Okay, Mr. Medas, Papa, I go point shout. Mr. Before say, Mama,
Maestro. Oh, voice, Papa. I love your voice. Voice, me pacho. Why not be threatening? Who reporting my police? Have they taken any action?
My buying a wild man, I almost say foolish case, but we see it 2 billion years, Grandpa. No, I could renew case,
Incredible, Chair. With what has happened to a fancy comedy, so we are planning, sir. We will take this matter up. You best circulate. Yeah, fancy comedy. You can't tell any such now. Omumbo modi no munkoye thorough examination. Yenye MR. And I say proper X-ray. Neyen say when you internal injury or bleeding because he doesn't look well.
Yeah.
And so you feel say he's okay, but now we know how intensive the beating was. No, it's not good. The results neba more family out. your best circulate United Nations cry and quarter hot. Na ewiase nyina ehu sɛnea mahama ogu ɔman no wɔ Ghana.
Some papa, more canoya, papa, yes, and
Thank you.
Yeah. And before say you better ask no we the mesremo.
I am papa, I mean sure.
So Roland ice kinky mesremo and no been as see crew cry. Missing kamen shianwa a memo bonny. A memo bonny, Sankaman Sharon ice kinky, a bobby chimere, many me bushing for one year deal. A fan on a pa, a reani and maybe a common
Because of ice kinky, boys, the way I will advertise our ice kinky, me Ghana and so mommy did.
Memma be a do. And you may buy ya, maybe my yaw, no been a mabo. And wait, Baku 8 series. And then because I'm in Nordiania, who would 100 to 200 Ghana, won't even know common and one money. It's way before back when Bob back one of her, and I'm a Bob back when we are, and I'm a Bob one made that. My save whisker. It is open to save whisker Bob Bra, or John Dramani Mahama, memory mudia, mess or say Roland ice cake in Pibnere and so yeah, we're doing engagement. Say, wow, for wako hospital near to Unsu light. You see, Roland ice cream can be now Bobby a waba be one and say, Amen. They say there be a bomber basso, my man a warrior so, all because say Roland ice cream quarters one bino, and I'm one. Yes, if there's no name you might like, it's soon, but it's why, yeah, I had to come up. That's a credit one dance here. Voice of MPP to do one dance here. It's Mr. Roland ice cream, peeping the top, the bed boy where we bring. Why? It is only here be at our message and number in the phrase here and answer to tour and who be here that hear them. Number is 0209 11 2507 0209 11 2507. And I'll bet my first number is 0246 625596 0246 625596. Mr. Momo Modiana Mutobi Mamate. Okay, Mr. James Atta, Mr. Casamame.
Voice medase.
Yeah, Smith does.
Mede enumre anase anopa ide me wo kan say wo voice mum na bia ogina we ni so bia no me kase me be paw chaw enda niam bia isi.
Oh, don't.
In fact me ya recording bi we chire kra ema wo WhatsApp na die. But sometimes a bufuti me ba ma wo ya di bia yere eni kwan say wo ye ntino mesra wo say kwan a wo so fa so efre man pa ikura na menyen sorry but enti na mama ya ankasa nje di mesra say yenkoye ni na wo de maka bia no fa cheme na yenkoye ni
no me da say wo so tell my say
yeah eto da bia nya say wo be ye ho say me pinyina na me say but say o hwe say niam bia abufu ama wo de akọ no say etimi adan etimi power chaunti esla pa say no mo amugina so nyina say mesra say nya sambi na e de sa niam we ebe ye ya etimi power chaw pa say dia sibia no fache that's
mini ameso so meda wase pa say wo so tie na so bam na sebi empenifo se ese ne ketrema krampo yere eko ana ya zo so na ebe ye ho bone nti no meso meda say wo so wagina so pam na wa ma asem ye ne anya asem nti etiefo yes meso mo da etiefo nyina ase na mo kan che menua say meso meda na say watina so bam nti menua ene ye hwe di nti a ese NPP for crampo yet to abanama Dr. Mohammed Bawumia boom. There's also no the entire she say to abanama Dr. Mohammed Bawumia boom. No what did Frank and here Ewuta e di entire.
Abana angaza kurano. Sebawumia we dika winning that.
Winning you are winning na boom on the boom be so. Boom be no.
But say and boom na. James,
and you one boom 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 boom.
You know, a woman say I say a woman in Pabi, other so if you say, yeah, Crano, ye yadu say, Baumiana na yede. Yes, support no be super as
Fans, they'll feel why are they?
oh, internet say yede. Ya dream say, any pan yen tanichi.
Yeah.
99.9.
Yeah.
Because any idea, say, ye did diagro, say, ye did never be a diagro. Ye did never be diagro. Ye can in an. Share, ye you must say, just 1 year. Ye the dollar, sir. Voice the nipa ka de atueni. Enye easy. Enye yankwa o. Nye yankwa business ame no me ne NDC fo nyina na ye. Ye nyina na aka ye. Ni nyina na aka ye. Ene ndese na me ko madam for the office na me ka che say well. Oya osa say de bia ya na ho kan na me ka che say hwe se aban bi wo ho na wo ye wadwuma na wo nya ska. No be bibi aba no ka che say o enye na nka ye na e wo na nka ye na e wo na wo wadwuma no koso a enye wadwin say wo kwosisa say wo sisa wi a bibi papa bi be ba ma because obeba no wo wadwuma no be say ende omo amwo kantamanto ne hu keka ho ye friends mazin fo ene omo amwo konkobe takra di na ade nyina omo ye se na ene spare parts na den sesi ade de o ya ye nyina no de abeto ye ni de ya ye nyina de ya keka ana oba na den ede na asi bibian sai ene spare parts boy ede Sweepers boy. Me kai say akobi ebe jina ye friends asafo fitem wo. Me ka say so tie me oni me pa because asafo fitem wo na me katapla fitan na me master bi wo. Na ta kwa me ta ko na omo shop. Ona bread food na oil na den sisi ande bread food ne yesay. Nde oil ne yesay. No say ye jina delegate ye mujina na chese ye jina pintin say ye tu amma baumiama aye say chese set to na ye nim tinto omunim say ye tanya nipa ba kwa akoto no mo ana omo sisi a strategy a ebin ma fa ne say ye be ye ma say be ya delegate nkoto aba sisi a obi o anye win no pe o enye win no pe me kai se emrem ebre bi kotoko adupu kumutan me kai se na nimpa bi etua winim losing bonus team no ko bo no na pass management maybe etua win bonus adupu kumutan sabre sana CCI nimpa bi so delegate say o de o fi se ikramenko CCI so mo won say ade ne de abeto de beba no ntino mesre say wo a wo ye delegate bia obi ka che se men goto aba ka che nse Ghana nti mekwa akoto aba efise wo ko agi Ghana am nkroma no no a mo koji Ghana ne ye friends akufa donum ne Jacob Chebelam tenum no omo de omo moja o nipa wo Ghana ho nti ese wo so fi se wo pese oman no eyiyi a ese wo ye den wo gina brane na koto abama ba o me ate be ya 28 no ye be sanje Ghana si wo me ka say mate say me bai be ko school a mo say ye friends sisi ano say ye tua canteen fee
Minia,
I send impact
1 minute na mesre wona odra no asi
etimidi manusi no mesre say delegate mo bia ye na yeso a ye gina zu nyina no o me say me de asema me kan say delegate na ye nchinchi obi so wo bro no so a wo de chinchin obi a wonim ne bia o ye delegate bia kon ne nchin na cheche na nsem bi mu cheche me donya me delegate no bebre aye say eye ade bia ye yi ni say ono so nkoye na aduru ne time no wa ye den wanya kakra wo bebre adwen no nti se one five adwen bi anto ne tim se ade na awokoye no future nti na awokoye a bebre fi se ye djuma bi na aye se awokoye mo obi delegate bebre cheze fitenda me ko me utimu se me ko bi fie na me ne kasa any papi adwen na ye se tisi abase ye so yenye de yanti abe but enye sa me straight delegate say mom be ye o madwen say ye say Ghana na ye kwaje ti mom be ye sa ne ma no kura
okay Mr. Medase brother Prince 3 minutes na kofa mram na kokofu mram na we mram da she mram why brother Prince wo okay, so when you're ready, yeah, kokofu jasi, right? Yeah, me pacho bremo be 3 minutes now.
Okay, where is Medase? Me champion for more na.
Hey, wait, no, wait, Baumiana po.
Yeah, me
Kasama me. Me sa nana.
Yaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia tumna ya ba kunya mana na isi efe na jema prempe. Na me kwa me bepa kunya, me bese me ofase ompa kunya ogufu man. Because ye bepa osi odi ade be se 10 kra wo Ashanti region. Na ohwe eye sebi ahokeka ene eniji Ashanti region for edihia eye Yura Mahmoud Baumia. That is sebi kwahwe abafo bi a omoye tribal comments ni ade no. Angusiaga,
yeah,
because the Ashanti region, the whole one, the Chichiri crew. It's say we free, no, and go for Bicasa. So what you say, because Yanni, Yana Mono, and just I know the Chile, Yadiawale Dodro, and Yawale, other tribes in Yadia, they had the Chichilas and to mine. Same Yaguebia, or no, I say, Asramaini tea. That's all be Gina Becca some now. I am more funny serious. Because I nipa na ya monhwe de wi ade nimutie na monhwe ne ti am so so na e kasa srama yo bia ato so wan kasa na yare bia okrampo na himfie ko ni kwase nka wura ho so ati ase eti no me to aso no we NDC for start propaganda bi omo prepare Ghana for adwen the economy bi so bango for me brai adwen ko so especially air transport system omo and driver for any GBRT for and create artificial shortage. Omuma information minister, any transport minister, last week, I feel the Omo ministers, if you saw say, because of economy now, grow no, and I say, Kroma dentina, traffic about Kroma cars, so NDC for inconsistent, any propaganda, it's always be an enthralling at that. Me, I mean, you would make me a commercial driver. NDC for and say, I dear Masama and some trophy beer, Sebio, a year, ocean can say, I remember moon, Tino, and I can say, Fue, who point every week, and a gun in Tino, or Mope, a one as a mobile, in the cancer winia. And then I may shank we will say, NPP time, no filling a car, near 1,500 to see or filling 500, voice or bois, me. Caribbean, I mean, him the Fue. Sakwa no kwate car ni fuel capacity and as an engine capacity 2.0 car tamana NPP free power obi no one of filling a car 2.0 car na do 700 series akoso kra 630 series entiene so se petrol ni so ati na filling 500 when me twan tro say o fill car satam na 1,500 Ghana series ntro ada tipa truck na ukuta tipa truck na ukuta so what you say NPP be free power 2024 December ka bie no a na o say ni engine capacity 2.0
na mini Baumiana po oko 2022 fuel crab bo ba from crab chain the net you wo mu
wakwa me say voice ka bie ni we NDC for buy taxes ya o ma be introduce nkwa re o mo di dum so levy aba o mo di 15% VAT on non life insurance aba o mo di say another tax 2% tax aside aba to growth and sustainability say levy And special import levy. Special import levy 2%. Obi and Obi abedina beka say, I NDC time no, is here no port obwa. Adia me fan say tax year free import so COVID-19.
But we end up mess on
Yeah.
2 minutes now. One was Naya Manoa Casa Buzetra, Umbeko radio, so only TV. So, several bits why? Not my
special levy or the other, any increase of electricity, any tax on plastic products, or the 7% tax, no, they have also even fishing levy, fishing crown. They say, point and kill here go 4 years, be intimate to be real because fishing a product crowded, fishing we got the levy about so. So, I say, 20% tax, our VAT rate, consolidated or there, and also the other. NDC for our modifier go Musa Nani. Musa said, he said crude oil price. Say crude oil price $49 to $50 per barrel. We know Casas is here, and so you free power. Now crude oil price and then 81 to $82. So I say, you see, and I'm buying my mostly NDC and I'm buying it.
And you want there to fool, and you want them up to a boy at you. Or funds any and one watch.
Oh, maybe say for any by the end of the year, no dear. I bet say because wet market price, a bit me grab for $90 each.
Oh, meaning say Iran quite US, almost to be shim, as I said, yeah, Ukraine, we won't be shim. I'm a fool of wire. Okay, Mr. Mama no Mrambina, won't you know why not? That's Abamoso. Emmanuel, not the year that passes say, a deity can actually to Yaba, Emma Dr. Mohammed Baumia, boom, mobility NPP, boom, that's what I say a trouble and kick it, your trauma boom, now ability NPP, didn't say delegates for a Tonaba man boom.
All right, voice. Medase Nenubre and Yakunya Diama, Mesada, Bibiara or Wefidi, so Medo Bibiara say, because I was thinking me better to do Habat or me Akunya Medase and I Medo Bibiara was as well, allow this opportunity. Voice, dear Mestre delegates, Ghana, NPP delegates. Someone to my daughter like Mahmoud Bamani say, well, about the Edikai and once so, and the Atosumi knows the magnitude of vote Albaniano send the signal at the mother opposition into Russia NDC as a political party. Anytime a John Mahama see your contest TBR or making sure crass they frustrate the opposition of John Dramani Mahama. Say Ube Kaiwich the kind no people saw contested John Mahama. I think in the year 2016 or 20 Rubako, our Mokazin Bakono Crabadam.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Bibi, yes. Sequokupas Kwamna Mbako, almost Wabadam. And I wish the last election at John Mahama Koya against Kwabna Dufo, move frustrated Kwabna Dufo, my bedroom pemper so because say Uncle Bim. Out no be say omo ha party ni bi anase omo press down on a party member but they wanted to send a signal say we shall Mahama over 90-something%. And then no mujina so so the base of the National Democratic Congress is supporting John Dramani Mahama. The banners as well say ufi for as yes so bodam shall see free. And it's wait me about them shall see free that I'm waiting me the aqua bounty. No. And if home cram more than 90% there, then that means who base of the party already. After John Mahama winning, so me say me call radio, so me call TV, so I go Kasama party. Some of the NDC communicators you meet them on set, they almost present John Mahama Nehonyoma. But on my Awamaka say, you know, Mautias, yes, Debbie. John Mahama not the right choice that they, but when they come on TV, that's the NDC for you. But MPP, yes, we believe in democracy. It also be a contest. We yes, baby, be a so be chinchimo bin some or be then. So we are not on some things like this, but it's fine. cool will be done, will be a person departed and identify. And this can have their way, which I believe say deliberately sending a signal is good. By also NPP stance, that's also fine. But I'll just plead with delegates. Then vote or Dr. Benyano sends a very great signal out there. Doc, I think the last election we had 63% or so. And we say okay, we but I think it's about 60%.
Yeah,
In this
61.
year's election.
Yeah.
Patrick say
61. 61.
61.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. So if Doc crowd near 65 this time, 70, it sends a signal say the gradually but when it goes beneath that now, though Nina a win, it might also send a wrong signal to the opposition or anything. And also, that's the reason why NDC is doing the opposition Ebwa Kennedy Japan. So kaya ene. You kind of say Kelvin Taylor opposed to say Adia Kennedy baby and the program be on the broadcasting.
Yeah.
You won't understand. Oh, a professor then it's a game that the NDC is playing.
Yeah.
And just some Kennedy as a Debbie.
Yeah.
But they are pushing a way to create a narrative.
Yeah.
So if they are able to let Kenti Usha with Enekrasama, Kevin Taylor can also NPP about power 48 years later. And to Busan say if NPP about power 48 years, so those are senior and then voice of Insawum, a campaign Dr. Laji Mahmoud Baumiano. Ochine Beka say, oh, voice of Insawum, Minimuye Mehinti. Once he's doing something for Dr. Lajima, even though I do man was so happy because only me Debbie. Wabre into Wabre was so did he. That's there is no way. And the doc need 10 appointments beyond or more my mama no dino. Or some will be at 10, every constituency 10, because 7,000.
Yeah.
87,000. He's giving the constituencies 3,000.
Yeah.
84,000 and no now. Obi to say voice and savon so around on. So I know the child will be around so be also. So that one there shouldn't be a problem. What I just want to tell delegates in say we should send a signal to the people of the Republic of Ghana. We should let them understand say the interest of NDC is that they want to reduce the vote of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to have a case on Bejinasu in 2028. And yes, Remo delegates, Yanko all out. Sebi ye ma kufo, ye bi ma yiri another down kufado. Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia. Sebi Wabrama party no. Why na femu dia ma party no send ya all the other aspirants. Almost GD so my bomudia femu dia ma party no. Ni engineer so se yesi ebeto abama no na we win ya. Ye engineer so nto abanema no boom 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 boom. At least, media maker, so near 46% the last election. 61% in the last election. Yeah. Not this year, crowd just 62. It means that his likability, and they kind of saying the way people have embraced him in the party, yeah. But when it comes down, that will be a problem. So we are pleading with each and everyone. Young Green Party, Young Green Party in Kanko, because let me tell you where they are going to win. Yeah. Yeah. So voting for them is just a waste of time. So why instead of voting for them, Montuma Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia, now you send a signal. Emma the NDC and Ghanaians as a whole. Say
specific flag bearer.
Yes. So we should be
aspirants.
Yeah, so we should please say we voice Ubusamia. The reason why we need to vote for Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia, aside the policies or person or the banner say, we need to send a signal as a party, not as a camp. As a party, we need to send a signal to Ghanaians that we believe and trust in Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia. We believe and trust in his policies. We believe and trust in his ideas. We need to send a signal to them, and we need to send a signal to NDC4. Medase.
Okay, Mr. Medase, pa, you Manuel Dark, Nakopon Shop, or NPP communicate, I can see a pa, our word, Juma, and the more soon kukuno. And tell them following mamma, why, moon following mamma. It's Bamiana, Mema, Dasha and Casabina, Ebrana, because the big young Sakasabim, Tima. Mema, okay, Mamma, Sebruni, Mamma, Casamame.
Mate. Oh, but about me, I'm a process of my chance. I make us a voice. I hope so.
Yes, so I
And
don't
you'll
know.
be also. Anyway, I think said Mr. Mano Dako said, you see, voting for the other candidates now said they might not even get even 5%, right? I'm talking about the other 3 or 2, let's say. It's why waste those votes, and not come and vote for Dr. Mahamudu Bamena. Yes, send a signal said Mr. Manor Darko Air Kano and Fama NDC for like he rightfully said, you see, we're all here now, Kevin Tiller, Ebert Snart, TV soon the live so can't say, oh no, or my NPP till 2026. Obeguno, Mebwana.
Yeah.
Or sit till 2026. And I have to yapping to 2026. Nipakoya also obegu MPP no or no ene was Sandan won't share and say, yeah, in 12 and thing ye a kind of honorable ken. Me, I'm a catcher or say, oh no, Minyawa, me kuno. Me, I'm a say, I feel them, say, Fanipa way, Fanibra. You see, so I think the delegates, we are begging them, say, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, they should look and seek for the person that has the interest of the party. You see, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia has all the time protected the image of NPP. You know, say which not baby, I can't any ill, any bad things against NPP. You know, say which now did you be at him, penny mobile for NPP, what him, did you be at him? In fact, the campaign all run, no, he is focused. It's a character there, check. Character, I what NPP constitution, even when we are going to elect a flag bearer, no. Doctor, I then I check honum ninara. Inti, your best and delegates, and say, aside from the character, the consistency is also a winning formula. So we repeat to presidential candidate. That candidate is more than likely to win in the general elections. We all want to go back into power. About buying party or power, aside from the indirect way that you benefit, no, what it means to benefit it directly as well. It's in your best delegates for me say, number 3, number 3, na wait delegates in a party mano, it's a suffrage the job a kind of saying flag bearer or like what my practical solutions to resolving the voice or say or baba the creating welfare database system aside is going to collect data on members of the NPP and profile them. If you are voice of constituency, everyone saying in someone okay, your friend voice of NPP, Edwin, right?
Yeah.
Your friend Edwin. Now, Edwin, they kind of saying, oh yeah, if you hear the baby has scholarship, if you are Edwin or some business be, I was say, I kind of say, party managing, Eddie, Sikamu, Eshim, not expanding. That is what Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is saying that he's going to do for the party. It will no longer be and I'm mobile and mom boy and I'm a baby crying here scholarship because now in 3 hours with female. Oh, for these are practical solutions that Dr. Eddie Airbrain intimate ceremony Inkuboti Yaba Enfema number 3. Now if you're a test person listening to me, I'll go to be test for share. Let me tell you guys something. We the youth of this NPP you say you brain ceremony. Every TESCOM person who is going to be voting, whether you're a coordinator or what
please to waba efama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia number 3 because ono and I drink in Nebunu no ono na our catcher and say ono dear na bemu na memono or need the use and never bebu. Only the use and never bebu. Papa no only Kasana would see in the manifesto or the bar 2024. That's him say in Nebunu no the use no edena coma so. So we are begging our people, say, on the basis of consistency, on the basis of character, on the basis of messages and ideas, on the basis of, say, they kind of say one person and one protecting the image of the NPP. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Intino, Obianko to Naba, Yanko to me, boom. It was say, Mr. Manoa Kano. Last year, we had 61%. This year, no, yes, Remo. I was saying to me appreciating the votes percentage. I was saying, I was saying, it's me, my doctor, between 65 and 70%. And person stretching too much, but 65, between 65 and 70%. I was saying it to me, na papa no. Unya overwhelming mandates. Now send a signal to the NDC that the NPP is ready to fight them in 2028 to win power. Medase.
Okay, Miss Medase, Nakupon Shapa. Madam Gladys, what joining line Medase, Mammy Esther, Miss Medase was what joining a line. And a mammy Adjoa say, Mammy, Nakupon Shas was what joining line. Madam Rose, so Medase say, what joining line. Mr. Patrick, Nakupon Shra, okay, okay. And Mr. Joseph, okay. Okay, me that's it. And you know, at here for where the message mo on the 24th, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, ye call walk. I started free a Mensa police station, and ya call your friends, Pedriase, a year and a part 5 o'clock now, you drew on Messer say, Mummy, I am friend, Hunshim, Nianco, a man, nephew, near fan send a signal be and fan share a fence. You open it and ask why no more air corporate. The course of one woman, the air platform, your quiet and conqua, you could be at roll on icing head, echo. With a mess and Penifo say, Barco Fonsa, and Sunaco Point Kata. You say 1,000 pieces echo. Now, after the end 50. It's your best say, oh, I say, come say, Obeboa or a Kawakuma said, boy, your best no one it the ice cream. I could go on a passano. Yeah, quite won't me the answer and why they wacko. It's your Baku draws, if every point be now Bobay night. Mess say, Monsieur Seneca Crana, for ice cream come or more or where they ever call walk. Mammy Bresdo and Yakopun Shanapa on a marks are 15. Mammy Bresdo, a dance pa. It's Messo say, come say, bois, needing for ice cream. Na Messo. What boy number is 055 054 53 55. Me patro number ni bi 0550 54 53 55. Patro edini ya doing again na iso my boy. Bawumia na po me patro kasama me.
Yeah. Okay. Voice me patro drop me na for before from why na me ni chance so pa
me mama. Okay. Yeah, that's Namin Shop. Okay. Namin Shop. Good night, man.
Okay. Your voice me that's it. Now says mama. I think say Sebi Edinka can never be for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But never be was my Ghana because NDC for Asha say prepare Ghana for Adrian. I could maybe a civil artificial and send fata. A war that rather. Sebi me my
all right.
Public transport. My more public transport to have for 15 good years. The minimum the American. Say and go for bit now and upper 6 o'clock up to an upper 10 and 9 day. Any new. Same go for bit now and I said the sun line. It will qualify. ABR from a we are 3:30 to 6 p.m. there. Any new. Now the new. Say a day aba any sebi and sekai el bro. That's a trotro drivers any mate. The new. Say Yakofanko for be say national security for Omu and Sebio trotro driver while load free. And fan say cycle Eko Caswano. Omo na ebeka che nse ma onko but omesinko e bia tema motorway. Saa nneɛma no a akakabensɛm ne nsɛbio asɛ yɛde mmara hye nsɛm a NDC-foɔ ɛsɛ pɛ sɛ ɔmokɔfa ba no, ɔmo nyɛ very careful. Ɔmo nyɛ very, very careful because GPRT-foɔ ntumi nkreti ne artificial shortage ɛwɔ system no mu. Ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ hɔ. Sɛbi ɛnura voice sɛ nɔɔse ne nasam bɛkyerɛ saa adeɛ wiem sɛ car abia a short to chrome anopa enye numere no enye truck driver for anaasɛ sɛ bi taxi driver for fault na de wo mu nie bia anopa 6 malodo afiri tema besena akɔ circle bia beach road baba be di traffic mu ɛwɔ nungwa baba be di traffic mu ɛwɔ teshi baba be di traffic mu ɛwɔ la ansa na me di traffic mu wɔ around Osudan kwa up to bia nima to circle saa cars na running saa enclave no who say bia say 20 na etu at the time the car 15 na running over shortage no ebeba because of traffic na esi was that time no in na you say one of our for any nkofo bebree ba sheko omunuma so any baby okwa bi pa saa nyoma we ni print saa de no na sɛ wo ya ban na wa ba na sɛ bi wa wo ba e timi procure anaasɛ wo timi kra one even pass from car ho na sɛ wo so o sɔre tia go me driver for mu tie nie driver for bianom driver for taxi ɛyɛ trotro any mo mo yɛ commercial we na mu tie nie me eba no all commercial we na ma get no go wa just na taxi trotro yɛ tuma wo hwɛ ibra no pa na wo fa uber from about 6:30 up to 10. Price no. The price never from area circle back to 26. Automatically the price no because of high demand. It will jump it will go by 50 cities, not 70 cities. Because of the demand, no high. Because of demand, no high. Same time, no exactly shortage our system because more people in area so you get more cars around.
Yeah.
The same thing at Tottenham. It's map of fact say you transport minister only me left and right. And I'm with not be sure and I know why say Dr. Hajman now me electric classes now with travel. And I want to find a picture. And you remember Yabon and or date something. And I'm going force with that because community say I deal with your offer by a brand one funny picture. And then the political colors in Cambon. Now what say you so mamma and I would work for Bush for any will be the pictures about and see last week a year from below and 14 at them was Shashi Bas stop by a year midday. Shashi Bas stop. Only needed not or grabun for 4x4 so monk for Canonco. From the Baru NDC power 2016. Who could be allowed to have you at the war? I believe it. I go change the car and colors and the car no numbers. Satam na sa grand quizzes no netimi eto sa bus you know. Mobile mu say ayalolo na omkra ba na way. They say me na me no ka say ayalolo no NDC for rent private people. Me say me one example. Oko eye Okre district ya. Eye Safari Villa. Efa omu workers from Anopa area enumere eba edukrom edeba ekrupon. Ayalolo bus na nke running intercity wakra ha no. And edukrom emfa normal Ghanaian passengers omuko so they are renting my private person and for omu workers. And sana the group you can sense so asofo fo a omoje bus e so. Na wo ka kire truck driver na taxi driver na no se bi anya ban de man be sia you're buying a photo of us, man. I will know a private business. I say, or no, not be artificial footage. I hope it's got a lot of other than as it has ever. As it ever been, I said, one good human for the get 90% of us not for the taxi. One good man, almost spare drivers who don't ask no work. It's a shortage in Puma. Because always, I take a see about one year, no factor, drivers, if face here, good man. Yeah, car parts, and a poor I think. You know, because the NPP time, and I 30 plates, and it's 15 plates. I need to see a year, that's the total. Not a year between 700 to 6, I can't say 800 Ghana cedis. They have no casino. They are ranging from 1,200 to 1,500 Ghana cedis. So, and a year third party, not a channel, 420 cedis. If they have no casino, a year 550 cedis. Third party, all the service fees and charges are government agencies not to car near register a year Toyota Yaris last 2024 I register 2,000 and 8,800. If you have no say Toyota Yaris, you register 4,000 Ghana cedis. And so you say at your must say dollar buffer. Toyota Yaris, who register with DMB, and there are many say no 4,000 Ghana cedis. I won't even register Toyota Yaris for taxi and Uber and our personal use. If they have no say, a year new man, you have to and so end this before the women have planned it. You have $dollars. A patch a brew. But I still a question. If you have voice with my man, why do you be a question?
Okay. Evans. A question. And then I don't hello. Evans. Hello, Evans. On meet you on Kasa. Okay, when you're ready, so I can Mr. Kasamami.
Voice me pacho ye jina so achepo ye bra kasa achepa.
Okay, Kasabi. Gab media Mechiao. We Kasabi. Lawrence Kasabi.
Rap and even does say West from America say yes, you must be. A chair at you for the voice. I mean, shout papa. You tell me, I know, my can be a banner because I'm a cathedral, made a slash and be a woman, a bed. And I will be said, it didn't know, say a two abano, a map, but with me. West baby, we see Aqua could drone. Yenina, ye boot, we are sending from a mum, and yet paper and the pen 1 year, dear. Said you'll be quit up and said, through dinner fellow form way, never got to one number back. What dear barn, ya, what human is on him. This year, Medai Nishu and the Euro nipper. Be a container, Mark 5 a beefy. Now, first one, Medicast 3 in shame. Second one, Medicast 3. Then a third one, Medicast 2. This year, make I say, rapidly, because Mark 7 a capot. Because Sika meme torn no Kurumuha, I'm a ship here. The duty I Jimmy Ewo Temano. Even see me can acquire a bad one thing I got. It is a day. It is a day, Mata dear 10 cities, number they quite 8 cities. First will be any so. Because Kana ye torn a bontin, and they say they miss ye make a camis Kenyan album. Rapidly, some say ye can't acquire a bad one thing. Ubi a question, what I said, Bran, why do you hear you, Maddy? We man and Kai, cast 7 a capot.
Oh,
Minty me, oh yes. Minty me, because if you can't send a grab about here, best I boy chiraka because young faka don't free a tema and top to the Mumukrans I made through Kumasi send me by maybe part of one. Right. I said my share, bra, and this will be anyhow. It may not also be Tanagana Casa, oh, dollar boy a thing, Tina Fu, cost or anyone where me, a yaza, and Yanoko, because they said your dollar back from me, and this 4 days or once a man, and said a brap and in our walk. Habo, Porto, anyhow. Mr. Cass 7, I can't say America's and dinner. Who besides a DNT or see a tumor with me in Canada? They say I put my hand on 156. Switzerland. PTBia said a bray is so on why a car, why you man driving a year or can with me. Meet Eddie say a 2 banny boom, yes, said delegates, and say, Momon share and pray Sika will be the Bema warm at deep. Name one share that because NPP in one party are brap and he said, yeah, but I'm a more. I'm saying, penny a home for so. Yes, sir. The nipper be no more ways, say, brother, say, Monim, some one share Duncan, I said, but my mom, I am a Canadian Japan of any so kind of crap out Canadian Japan. And yes, I meet not the moon. When you are one day.
Yeah.
Yes, because just like the Nema was his self, who need 3 mono, he has a Nakuma for ISSano. Can the Japan see from no one, Nantia? Well, what you say, I'm what in Koye. In Koye. In United, just say, and no many diabo, as a fee, as a hontia, or no artist, or no Wakasaka and a ref in a mass. Yes, said delegates in a say. Meaning, say, 2028 in the Mecano, being some Guinyama, dear name, mum, you see the hawk on meaning, say, ye did Yamiado. Yes, you being young for work, I can say, so, yeah, Bocana. Yes, said delegates in a say, yes, sir, warm. One more shame, pretty, dear, the Bemon went. Almost 2028. Nyan Sunning in dear young coupon the Adams up, Papa, we in Tina 1 penny, Tina Benevoses, a small circle, or someone. Young could be a name more. Answer one.
Yeah.
Tisha about me at the real see any campaign.
Yeah.
Casentia will be no credit, you'll be Timia yet. And I walk. On show be campaign, away on Shin Paddo, I ever will be campaign. I said, Tinipa, but training Yan Sunning in dear Kita no see no. My aunt was Papa Winching. Because Ghana no, the obey or money yen shut down penem do bedi biara no pia be faculty ko so again and then near shut a habo can say airport. But we had this as I say did by his accident and any pekasa because Sika ban near Sunday she bottom 10 francs, 20 francs, who walk around the 10 franc and what the man of crowd said is kind of value. Just oh, it be a 10 franc and a be a 150 Ghana cedis and I be bisa no who is capro. You don't tell any penny abre. It didn't a teacher for sorry and no more because see yes sukua a cra na ye dema almost brown envelope mono. And Tibra Kufu do you win for education. One Becca said to our mom. Yes, say, boss.
Mention what this idea so. If I just saw him COVID, so now COVID levy.
Yeah, you're not the minimum say, you're not your way years through. You're not put them in
Mamma, I robbed Peter to paper, Mamma, dear. And it's now kind of went. What am I mentioning? COVID levy, but you're 90% are now buying G. Nay 1%. Nay 1%. And I know if I be through. I know Makofa DMB a friend special import levy at the Albania 3%.
Yeah, that's true.
If you come up 1%, I COVID tax everywhere. I know Makofa special import levy. And we are 3. So have you seen how they are smart, like almost smartness at it? So we are Ghana now, especially in some trophy Ghana. They are not doing any research. They are not educating the public, informing the public, entertaining the public. Not always be a no more agenda. Or more the best say Ghana for dream. That's one you always be and you fall into their trap because you look at port to us. Sending out $1 port. Your peggy dollar no. I think that around 13 to 14. I know they charge import duties.
14.
Yes, 14 cities, and they're charging import duties. So how do you expect Nipana Wako Canyon Mabano? We're charging don't for 14 cities. So I'm telling you, don't you see? So some of them and this is for supporters only side no way now. So choma said omo be bio ma no mo sunya sa no mo tie no more cancel no na track job. So I say it's Okana when and this is for my promise a year 2024 say omo ba president mama we should say or best scrap import duties ne pa check say be scrapper we just so we be kwa Anglican man go SS you can say scrapper just say they say oh twem wo ye free ho scrap import duties but again we or buy do obey free one and one what the trade na be show
the trade
so what you say
boss Mesika 7 ni na ka ho na make say say bosin a me bo kurumu ha say me dey say adwuma no pani say me a me sem fifiri na me dey say tua sa aka no abraka asa aka yego ntimi nyi so me si me koyi ka no kora petrol be say ekungwa de akokuma se no bra obi kora ka me say madwene nya adwuma nti yesre Ghana for yesre delegates ni say ba omia nyame yi na ma yenso obebo aye ma ye me ni na ho na obi ani mi say Yesu Kristo e kwan Nyankopon ma ne fa so ba asase so bi wuje ye nkwan Joseph abusua Bible na ga say Joseph kura wo hunu say no was Mary abo adwamenti nku oja na yes sir
Yeah.
yes adepa bia no o ha kakra etua kopim say nyame yi ne hu adi ma ne hunu say enye adwaman bi ne mmombo no anam konkron na ede sa de na ba sa na Nyankopon yi ba omia etna ma ye ya asofo bi stomach pastors bi ne number Ghana e na ye makramuni nti Christopher be di wi aso Christopher be di Ghana so say ma Ghana ye say dia me nya asore kwan nti ya Christopher e ma Ghana ye ko yi ni there were no was the Assemblies of God woko woni asofo akese etena se yento abama no obeto V8 ama mumbisa Assemblies of God asofo say V8 say na ato de ama ho nipa na da e wona num say ye kan nipa dodo omo kan okore pa ze nipa ne me be ya adwene pa se be nkremufo e kan okore pa e wom se e bi wo mu a enye de sa na Christopher nso bi wo mu enye but ye kan nipa a wo de nokore ye adwuma e tuma ka se nkremufo e ya de wo sa de no enti yesre me papa wo ye Roman father me papa me Roman father and so say kremuni ne di nokore ma no ni fitani ye kremuni enti mesre ye mpanimfo ene mo a mutu ahene na musi ahene se momoaye se de be ya 2028 nyame adom a abana ye goto sa 31st January and 30th January ne ye goto abawe 31st yesre mo nkuyi ma papa montuma ne bebre na obi ma wonten that dam se NDC fo se montuma na me ba wachi asemu ebi da send this for some montoma me na motoma me na NDC for bed than a woman who through when this abeto abamen people shall say more crocro de John. Yes, Ramo. Montoma munchin free Canada Japan. A munchin 10 or no any showdown. Once I could mean a non cassa me at my 2028. Yet the papa no so qua. Yamin subetaji. I'm couldn't be a idea. Na yem said the Yamin shall rap any what was if our mammy baby. Yamin shall papa.
One shall also so.
Voice Yamin shall.
One shall.
Good night.
Good night. Captain, we become a big agra. Not Baumia as I was.
Found some park manus.
Yes, for both of man.
big man.
Voice, I think, I feel sharp because I feel good. And then the platform in the platform,
yeah,
the whole of this.
Mammy Michelle. Yeah.
Me planning a maybe feet, I think send me to 2 years more.
Okay.
Okay. Michelle Baumiana Poo near Pusha for some more, Moshiamo, I say. The air doing yenya atunsuo na wie na aka nitwa I nim say nya da ye gyina so na gya ne de e betwa kwesi su na tifi nse ye ntwa yentimi nto ade ye kɔ no so nti minim pefe se baby adri aka less than 2 weeks just ya dru okona no awie na voice afimu de yinim say NPP for delegates no mo bekwakoto aba ye mi adoma 13 days away enemy no minim pefe se enya dia omo ebeye mfonso a sebi ebema party no assign sign echi na party na sakwa mu doctor eyobia ya kana wasem bebre na ye nim delegates a ye nim omo se ni ene ne omotie de ebesre ne se ade no onipa no so nya 30 a onfanya hwe unya 20 a onfanya hwe nti munkoto man nipa na ono edibi people otiasi me hwe se nka doctor at least ka wanya crown from 81 ekodi doctor intimi enye de achieve na emma NDC for no say yes ya boy on pa say ye represent Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eyobia da bring na no chese o kana sema NC he has been the only vice president or impact on every corner of the nation or of the country the impact no blood say ofa esra obi fa forma obi bia befa bia so me de me nyini de but many free ade no me jeja mamu me ye for de jeja mamu kra na me sha ti ma hye de nemum de me nimi say jeje na the vice president ye join ba satamios ye kohye echiri ye bi say atanos kra no abana jeje ti ase de ade pa na atanos ti me ye ye bitimi akaya I don't think say meet me nya biabo although na me sha de but ke bi wo wan ke until say professor na kasa ebe mampeni same way so na ufri jeja kofo efa alu mahama ya me fa the crazy alu mahama so obey na from there but when you said them when alu mahama impact pia esomboa ono so ebeja na chire ema enipa betimi akai ofa de ba your friend say eyisua ye papa ya ne oto so a wogu yekomi osa de ba ono so so a ono so kofa emisata kura na me ni zen de Ghana fo bibi de kai emisata de because emisata so you be a ono so nse dem ni match impact here on the nation and osan ba no abahwe yura ekufado ekofa Mahmoud Baumia as the running mate meaning she impono me kai say Ghana card Mahmoud Baumia ehun me kai say friend say GPS address system Mahmoud Baumia ni hubom me kai say drone ya ende gui Mahmoud Baumia ni hubom me kai say electronic bar system enne Mahama de chese na de ba kwa ye mahi wiase afi we na nkasa no the new year resolution de ka ho sa afi we me join politics platform yana because I think you know adoso the party let me say the most but you do need me voice let me identify me I my head I am against the state but Mahama has been the only president that the way you take yes ono de oba ba sa ya to da no what the food ya tata what the basic say your Johnny Bass food tata fancy comedy oka was ya kotina bo as the food say that punch or I was to say apartment comedy I would not be ready to happen what I say no question But who do about me? There's some no doors. Say, yes, the kind
request.
I'm a request, Minia. What's your man as well? Oh, ain't you? Miss Osam Power, Crown House Ababesh, mobile money to our ability. To a dear, Mahmoud Bamia, and also needing room. What I say, Agenda 111, Mahmoud Bamia, a Nadrin or the buyer. Good for oil, and this is 40 home for sweet. Channel me, and you're begging now. Ain't my own pepper payasm. Eh? Can any beg now one until my own pepper payasam, because I don't even understand why only pattern need to say no nippon penasem. Oh, men tears ye baby, I said, only petty treat to say, no only pass or tiny medium become. MYA, as all mine. Mama, young papa, that were your man. No nipa or bet me a boy or mine. Yet me before a nipa or mine in Shannon. What you say? Yeah. And they good for you. And they will be Baumia and Yansemua. Nasabio, I didn't Otata Humpo. I know who fit. Not the Adianation and Sasson Hukumawa. Or what they say?
Was how to see refinery can home. It's how to see good refinery can home.
What you say? What you say? Oh, it's when you never PR, just it's me, baby. Ah, Mamma Kay, who bet me a Kayakam. In edge, can you see? Mahmoud Baumia, because two of you, that's what me being a son, no way, granny, to me, Casa Mahmoud Baumia to meet me. Eh, Obia, or mine, Sende Wua, Nadia Wayatu, you think the power of you won't die, who friend to meet me. Oh, 80 delegates, yes, Remo, yes, Remo, and yet, any popo, any diddy man penny said you didn't more canoe. Sana, I want in a near day, or no, bet me a casa. Casa, dear, young fan top of voice, Toyota company, who go through one man. Could you now as yes, I will brag it. That's all we are a baby can't be a mawa. Would you? No one for the count. You baby can't be a mass. Fakofia. Young physical Casatin top at the enemy. What yes? Nemo getting yes and a boomer. It's moon to a bad doctor. What the 13 days ago, Munis can be brave maffa. Nagana for your pesado. After visits, who are what yet about yet? Thousand Ghana, and 20 pounds of mail. Huh? No, what it has it. No one said it in March on one is a bread. And then the dear Shabras was show. And not a show video. Ah, Zion Phyllis. Zion Phyllis as a wine. Somebody continue to be a crowd. Zion Phyllis never moved with the seats or dates. From December to becomes a voice. Within December to January 15th, voice. What talk were 4,000 Ghana. 4,000 Ghana. Wow. I'm ever video. What is it? Wow, what's one hour again? This is what, and now the way this is what this is like that. I would try. Not to say, like that, I would try last year. One more kind was say, 2024, from 2024 to 2023. No talk, electricity 1,000 Ghana, or you should 2 months. And then within 1 month, from the date from 16th December to 10th January, within your year, let the prepaid 4,000 canaries. Boys, may they send you. So do see Nadia. When you are cassette, no, we are more funny video now. Young Fancy Ghana for say, they see how you will want to. And young Panso, and let me see, Miami City. I thought I could have a wife. Say, I didn't want to be with you. I also have to understand them. And now we share video and so when you did them. You did them because I know what I say. Now we are Makoto prepaid 1,000. Maybe I don't quite just say, you 2 weeks per 1,000. Meanwhile, I say no more 1,000 now. It's me coming 1 month. Oh, twice. I know thing.
No,
I know thing. Now, your best Ghana for delegates. Moon, who you mobile. The boy is messing up and back.
Okay, me that's big man.
Yeah.
Can we make a cry, me and go?
I think this is my second time for appearing on your show.
Yeah.
I'm a commentator, a grassroots commentator from the northern region.
No, okay.
I really understand the tree language. You just have to paraphrase more for me to come in to make my submission.
Today we are discussing how what do you call it? The reason why we should vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yeah.
All right. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. Yeah. So I will use that same very opportunity to recognize you the host very well, and also to appreciate you and commend you for the advocacy and the agenda you keep pushing for Dr. Bawumia to attend. Come on the 31st day of this very month, 2026. I think we are barely left with less than 2 weeks to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we are left with 12 days to go. Yeah. So I'll use that very opportunity to recognize those individuals who are in the comment section, who are doing the listening, who are doing the monitoring, who are doing the liking, who are doing the sharing, and giving the comments, both the positive comments and the negative comments. Yeah. We recognize them all. All right, so Dr. Bawumia, people ask, there's a unanimous question where people, that unanimous frequent asked question is, why Dr. Bawumia?
Yeah.
Dr. Bawumia, as a contemporary politician, a civilized politician, a very enlightened politician,
okay,
who always want Ghanaians to get abreast with time. I think Dr. Bawumia has become a political institution in Ghana, who brings so many faculties within the face of the Ghanaian politics. The faculties you can think of when Dr. Bawumia's name is mentioned, you can talk of faculty of humility, faculty of credibility, faculty of wisdom, faculty of idealism. Dr. Bawumia has demonstrated and has introduced a newer face in the Ghanaian politics. Dr. Bawumia has demonstrated to Ghanaians that the newer face of politics we do, or the 21st century politics we do, is politics of idealism, politics of creative thinking, politics of innovative thinking, politics of lucrative idealism. Now, Dr. Bawumia has clearly demonstrated his leadership competencies and capabilities beyond what? Reasonability. Dr. Bawumia has made us to understand that the 21st century politics we do has to do with one's ability to demonstrate ideas and also to compete ideas.
Okay.
Before I make progress, Dr. Bawumia has made us to understand that the comparative politics that we do always dwells on what we do in comparison in the face of what certain given domains and parameters. Now I see Kennedy Ajapon, who eventually has lost the battle, who came earlier on the basis of testing the waters. I think Dr. Bawumia, the reason why we keep saying Dr. Bawumia, I want to give numerous reasons.
Okay.
One, the reason why we want Dr. Bawumia to be formally endorsed or to be given a second-term opportunity to become a second-term flag bearer of the party The Ghanaian political history has clearly given advantage to Dr. Bawumia to become the flag bearer who possibly stand a chance to win as power in the face of general election 2028. That is one of the reasons.
Okay.
Another reason why we are presenting Dr. Bawumia, for delegates to confirm him or to massively endorse him to become a second-term flag bearer of the party. Now, in the face of our presidential primaries, you realize that the history in the face of our presidential primaries has clearly comes with a particular designated tradition. So the designated tradition of the party in the face of our presidential primaries has clearly presented Dr. Bawumia. Another part of the reason why we are presenting Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia has clearly been ordained by divinity. When you take time to look at the personality of Dr. Bawumia, you realize that he's not been desperate to become a leader. He's just interested in becoming a flag bearer, but he's proven fertile to become the flag bearer and possibly stand a chance to win as power.
That's true.
Dr. Bawumia is proven by all standards. He's the only individual among the presidential aspirants who stand the opportunity to quickly return the party back to power in the face of general election 2028. And I can tell you on record, there is no individual in the face of the NDC who the NDC will subsequently present as their first-time flag bearer, where the person comes to compete in the face of general election 2028 against Dr. Bawumia, and the person possibly stand a chance to win against Dr. Bawumia. There's no individual.
Yeah.
Because the Ghanaian political history has clearly given advantage to Dr. Bawumia.
Yeah.
One thing I want to, now we want to do comparative politics here within certain given domains and parameters. Now let's pick Dr. Bawumia and that of Kennedy Agyapong. One thing we want to remind Kennedy Agyapong is that there is a vast difference between being an industrious businessman and political leadership and that of governance.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question. I want to pose a question to Kennedy Agyapong and his close allies. Kennedy Agyapong, who claimed to be an industrious businessman within his long-serving duration in the party, over 24 years serving duration in the party, what has been his legacies?
Where the more down a bit, my answer. It can call for you, but some say, Mokeno or bar parliament and also bar politics. Yes, your best spending now. A dear than more Canada, Japan, call for between says, Kennedy buy, say in case, and a Kennedy knew be more the back I know, apart from a dear term, a dear beam, you with some. Bigger man, continue.
Yes. So within the long-serving duration, where Kennedy Agyapong has about 24 to 25 years duration in the party, what has been his legacies or his achievement? How many individuals has he empowered in the face of the party?
Yeah.
You are doing your business, strictly your business. Going about telling delegates that you have companies, you are an industrious businessman, has no correlation with political leadership or governance.
Yeah.
I want to pose a question. Has Kennedy Agyapong ever introduced a universal business idea in this country?
Never.
Where everybody in this country stands to benefit from that business idea? Is there any business idea?
I don't think so.
Then you claim you are an industrial businessman. Masa, Ghana is not Dubai. We are not in Dubai.
Yeah.
Dr. Bawumia has been in the individual vice president in the history of Ghanaian politics who has a monumental legacy. Now, when I say a monumental legacy, a legacy that is so outstanding, a legacy that is so unique, a legacy that is so amazing, a legacy that has a whole lot of testament all over the place. with direct references on the ground. Now, I pose a question whether Canada or Japan has ever introduced any universal business policy or idea in the country where the entire country benefits from that universal business idea. I think there's nothing of that sort.
Yeah.
But you can count numerous policies, effectively implemented policies of Dr. Baumia, which has become a universal policy for the betterment of Ghanaians.
Yes.
My brother, we are at the grassroots in Northern Region here, and we are fact-based communicators.
Okay.
I'm just a small boy, but if you bring Canada Japan, I will school him.
Wow.
Yes. Are you not listening to the analogies? I'm giving you the brief, the breakdown of why Dr. Baumia. My brother, we are not interested in making an individual who lacks language ethics and that of language manners. We are not ready to endorse somebody of that kind to become the flag bearer of the party. Endorsing Canada Japan, delegates endorsing Canada Japan or voting for Canada Japan to go by accident or by mistake to become the flag bearer of the party, then the party will be in a period of recession. The party will experience a serious diminishing returns. Yeah. The party will experience a serious distraction. So you see, when I see individuals who are rational thinkers and they keep supporting the bitter agenda of Canada Japan, my brother, it's so pathetic.
Yeah.
How do you go to support or defend somebody who cannot even defend himself? Masa,
very difficult.
Dr. Brown, yes. You see, you realize that almost the individuals that support Canada Japan has been indoctrinated, has been brainwashed with the toxic political culture that runs through the bloodstreams of Canada Japan. Yeah. And anybody that has a toxic political culture that runs through the bloodstreams, you realize that the person resorts to politics of sabotage, politics of hatred, politics of bitterness. Yeah. Now, one thing I want to school Canada Japan or remind Canada Japan is that politics is an integration. Sure. Now, when I say a political party is an integration, what it means that we have different people with different religious background coming together to form a political party. Yeah. Different people with different ethnic background coming together to form a political party. So when I see Canada and Japan trying to play a politics that is dual on tribal ethnocentrism, it's very bad. Tribal ethnocentrism, trying to discredit one particular tribe and placing one particular tribe above the other, is very wrong. My brother, I want to know whether age actually comes with wisdom. I'm sure age doesn't come with wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Because considering Dr. Baumia as the most smartest and wisdomic vice president in the history of the republic, I think Canada Japan is older than Dr. Baumia. But yeah. Dr. Baumia keeps demonstrating his leadership qualities in the face of wisdom.
Sure.
The party tradition has clearly ordained Dr. Baumia. So delegates should not be deceived out of the deceptive strategies of Canada and Japan, who tries to incite delegates against Dr. Baumia. Dr. Baumia, on no occasion is Dr. Baumia trying to impose himself on the party, neither is he trying to impose himself on the delegates. Okay. But the party tradition has clearly presented him to delegates to confirm him. The very party tradition that presented President Kufuor in 1996, where delegates actually confirmed him and massively endorsed him to become the flag bearer to possibly lead the party to general election 96, where he lost. Canada and Japan goes about telling delegates that Dr. Baumia lost woefully in general election 2024. If losing general election for as the first time flag bearer has set a bad precedent in the party, then in 96, President Kufuor lost in his first general election appearance.
Yeah, and even Nana Kufuor also lost.
Exactly. Yeah. Even late Mills lost in the first appearance. Yeah. You see, history keep giving us the privilege to learn. And history has clearly given us the opportunity to always source our morals in making our political decisions and judgment. My brother.
Okay, I'm listening to you, bro.
Yeah. Now, the party tradition. The very party tradition that did justice to President Kufuor, where delegates actually confirm him, massively endorse him to become the flag bearer to lead the party to general election 1996.
Yeah.
Then, the same very party tradition demanded that delegates should confirm him for the second time to become the second-term flag bearer of the party, where he possibly stand a chance to win as power in the face of election 2000. The very same party tradition that demanded and presented Akufo-Addo to become the flag bearer of the party for the first time where he lost, the party tradition demanded that he should be given another opportunity for the second time he lost. The very same party tradition presented him for the third time, and I can tell you on record, Dr. Nana Akufo-Addo had the victory or attained victory for the third time during his third time appearance in general election in 2016 as a result of because he partnered himself with Dr. Bawumia. Yes, let me acknowledge my boss in the presence, that is Kojo Bamba, who I barely know. I think he doesn't know me. But Kojo Bamba, I want to acknowledge your presence. I want to recognize you very well. I've been monitoring him afar. I think he's a very young man, a very active, a very caring, a young individual politician who has a sense of empathy. Yes, I've been admiring him. I've been monitoring him from afar. I think he has the interest for going for national first vice. Yes, and I have tried severally to link up with him because when I see young people like Kojo Bamba and Kum,
I think you follow his account and
no, I've been following him, but he's the busy type. I've tried severally to even contact him, just to have an engagement. I even sent him DM severally. You know, they are busy men, so sometimes they barely make time. But I just want to draw his attention that I've been monitoring him from afar, and then I will want to join his crusade. Maybe in the northern region. I will help to execute his agenda in the northern region.
Okay. You're Kofi Bamba. Any message say contact no. Or also contact to be DM.
Yes, I even tried severally to get his contacts.
Yeah. DM no now.
Yeah. You see, delegates cannot afford to lose Dr. Bawumia.
Hello, bro.
Yes, sir.
I think had the action be a way by more way. I'm saying I do 1 day
Yeah.
Let me use this opportunity to thank my brother.
Okay.
I really appreciate him because your big platform and you have a lot of followers. For him to come out and telling people that monitoring me from afar. I'll use this opportunity to thank him and also to beg him. He said something that he said he came to my DM and then he was chatting me privately, and because I'm busy, then I couldn't have time for him. I'm sorry, bro, and do that again and let me have your contact.
Okay.
Me myself, let's say by next week I'll be in Ghana and I will call you. So thank you very much.
On one particular occasion, I reached out to one of a patron or loyalist of you, that is Jude, who is currently with you. Oh, Jude is my boy. We are in the same campus.
Okay.
We are in the same campus. I am with the
son to me. It's a son to me. Okay. So, bro, I think you are making your point. I will just be at the back and you guys will have your program. And thank you very much. I really appreciate the time and everything and the opportunity. Okay. Bye.
Now, the very party tradition that presented President Kufuor and that of Nana Addo is demanding delegates to do justice. The very party tradition that did justice to President Kufuor, that same party tradition did justice to Danado. Same party tradition is demanding delegates to give an opportunity for Dr. Bawumia to become a second-term flag bearer, who the Ghanaian political history has clearly given advantage to quickly return the party back to power in the face of general election 2028.
Okay.
Now, the reason why we keep making emphasis on Dr. Bawumia. Now, one, we are considering the rate of visibility of Dr. Bawumia.
Okay.
The rate of visibility of Dr. Bawumia. The rate of marketability of Dr. Bawumia.
But your mom was more like Mama why?
You understand that?
Yeah.
You see, there is no individual in the face of the NDC who the NDC will present as a first-time flag bearer to possibly compete against Dr. Bawumia as a second-time flag bearer, who possibly stand a chance to win against Dr. Bawumia, because the political history, Ghana political history, usually gives advantage to most repeated candidates.
Sure.
So if you take the time to look at the traditional pattern of our Ghanaian political history, you realize that our political history always make emphasis on continuity, consistency, and that of repetition.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you a small analogy. Election 2012 was not meant for John Dramani Mahama. You remember a mandatory situation actually necessitated that where Mills lost his life, then John Mahama eventually became a successor to late Mills.
Yes.
Then, after he has earned Mills' tenure, becoming a successor to late Mills, the party decided to make a wholesale promotion by presenting him as a flag bearer to the party of the NDC.
Yes.
Where the party knew very well that John Dramani Mahama will have a situational advantage. And then the situational advantage has to do with voter sympathy.
Sure.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Election 2012 was actually meant for John Dramani Mahama. Then John Dramani Mahama should have stand the opportunity to secure his second term in the face of election 2016 against Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
So you see the political history giving advantage to Akufo-Addo against John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
So if Mills was still in existence,
hello, are you there? Yeah, I think that many are
Yes. I am what I made the video not send why.
Okay, thank you very much. I think so when you but
yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Okay, continue on, bro.
Now, you realize that history keep giving advantage to candidates on repeated basis. Akufo-Addo, who has been in the limelight on three consecutive occasions before John Dramani Mahama. If Mills was in existence, then election 2012, Mills would have still contest as the flag bearer of the NDC, who possibly stand a chance to win election 2012.
Yeah.
John Dramani Mahama would have only have the interest to contest as the flag bearer of the NDC after Mills has ended his tenure in 2012.
Yeah.
Then prior to election 2016. So John Dramani Mahama would have contested as a first-time flag bearer against Nanadu in the or as a fresh flag bearer of the NDC after Mills has ended his tenure. Then we'll move to election 2016. So John Dramani Mahama, if the NDC actually wanted to give him the opportunity to become the flag bearer after Mills, then that would have come somewhere prior to election 2016.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, so John, you would have realized that the Ghanaian political history would have given clearer advantage to Akufo-Addo. That was the reason why Akufo-Addo stand a chance to win against him in 2016. And then the same Ghanaian political history that always makes emphasis on continuity, consistency, and that of repetition or sequential order of pattern gave clearer advantage to John Dramani Mahama, who had been in the limelight before Dr. Bawumia.
Okay.
So if
you have 1 minute to conclude your distance.
Yes, if you are actually consistent and then so analytic, you would have realized that election 2024 history clearly gave advantage to John Dramani Mahama against Dr. Bawumia.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
So see, the reason why we are presenting Dr. Baumia as a very enlightened politician who always want Ghanaians to get abreast with time. Earlier in his days, he told Ghanaians that every developing country like Ghana moving into the fourth industrial revolution, the economy of a developing country thrives on digitalization.
Okay.
My brother, people do not understand what Dr. Baumia was trying to tell us. People do not understand the concept of the digitalization that he was talking about.
Okay.
Oh, you said 1 minute. You should have allowed me to school them. Allow me to school
I think it's late here, and I want Kukufu to also come in so that I can rest more. Yeah.
So, in the universal phase of the digitalization of Dr. Baumia, or the universal phase of the digitalization Dr. Baumia was talking about, as a student of economics, we as rational thinkers, we understood what exactly Dr. Baumia was telling us in the name of digitalization.
Okay.
Now, in the universal phase of digitalization, I just want to run you through and end there.
Okay.
Digitalization that was introduced in the country by Dr. Baumia brings so many subsets. Now, let's go to the health sector.
Okay.
Gone are the days the health sector used to operate under the manual system where they struggle to keep record and that of data in the health system or in the health sector.
Yeah.
Dr. Baumia introduced a digital system in the health sector that helps health professionals to easily trace data, easily manage data, and easily keep record. I have my colleagues who are into the health sector.
Okay.
So they have testified to this. In the same phase of digitalization, one of the subsets of the universal phase of digitalization, when you go to the education sector, Dr. Baumia has introduced so many models of digitalization in the health educational sector. Yes, I'm a classroom teacher, so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Dr. Baumia, under the CSSP system, that is the Computerized School Selection and Placement System, where students from the basic school who are moving into the secondary school, usually they apply for placement, where they get automatic computer placement. But there was a point that this automatic computer placement were having challenges. Dr. Baumia stepped in the face of digitalization to introduce a self-placement model scheme under the CSSP system.
Okay.
As a second option to students that were automatically not picked by the computer selection, to also have the opportunity to look within the computer system as a self-placement model to identify vacant secondary schools to place themselves. Then, in the face of digitalization, another subset, teacher trainees. In the face of the posting of teacher trainees, Dr. Baumia also used a self-placement model scheme.
Okay.
And then the reason or the rationale behind the introduction of the self-placement model scheme for teacher trainees who graduated from various colleges of education and getting ready to be posted to various basic schools in Ghana, Dr. Baumia introduced a self-placement model scheme in order to curb the language barriers at the various basic schools in Ghana. For example, I don't understand Twi. Hardly do I speak Twi. I can't speak Twi. Then I am posted. Yes. No, I'm giving a scenario.
Okay.
I graduated in training college 6 years ago. Then usually our days, it was just the random placement system, the random posting system. You can be taken to Ashanti region. Then, for example, I am taken to Ashanti region where the language, the universal language there is Twi. I don't speak Twi. I only speak Dagbani and that of the instructional language. That is the English language. Then I am being assigned to the early grade. That is P1, P2, Basic 1, Basic 2, Basic 3.
Okay.
So during the early grade system, As a classroom teacher, you are expected to use 80% of the learner's mother's tongue, that is their local language, as a means of instruction. Then you use 20% English. Then, for example, I go to Ashanti region, I can't speak Twi. Then I'm being assigned to the lower grade. How do I manage the children? So Dr. Bawumia introduced a self-placement model scheme to curb the language barriers. So usually when you apply for posting as a teacher trainee, the system will only display schools that speaks your local language. Then you can easily pick, and then you'll be posted to a school that understands your mother tongue. My brother, in the same phase of digitalization, Dr. Bawumia introduced a digital allowance for individual teachers in this country. My brother, because there's no time, I would have schooled them. So one thing I want to remind delegates is that we are barely left with 2 weeks to go. And then they know who is fit for a purpose, who can do the job, who is the right person for the job, and Dr. Bawumia can execute the intended purpose in the face of general election 2028. Delegates should not go in contrary to the party tradition. That has clearly ordained them, or that has clearly mandated them to vote for Dr. Bawumia. If delegates should go in contrary by voting against Dr. Bawumia, then there's going to be a serious calamity that will befall on the party. The party will experience a serious diminishing returns. The party will get back to square zero. Masa, if NPP is presenting a first-time flag bearer against a first-time flag bearer of the NDC, history will give advantage to the first-time flag bearer of the NDC against the first-time flag bearer of the NPP. Because now it will take us so much time to market the first-time flag bearer of the NPP to attain visibility. You see what we are talking about?
Yes, bro.
But Dr. Bawumia like this, we need barely less than 10% or 10% marketability to enable him attain victory in the face of general election.
Bro.
Delegates should not vote for individual like Kennedy Japan, who feels like he's a demigod in the party where everybody must worship him. Delegates should not vote for individual like Kennedy Japan, who feels like there's nobody above him in the party. You see what we are talking about?
Okay, bro.
Yes, so I'll end there.
Thank you very much. I think tomorrow we'll give you another opportunity to come here and educate us. Okay. Tomorrow I'll personally send you an invite to come and join us. Okay. Thank you very much, bro. Bawumia po bremo kakra fayewie and I think say my bread, my transit bread.
No, so what we are just telling delegates. Delegates should be very mindful of the kind of they should be very selective. That is Dr. Bawumia. We can afford to lose Dr. Bawumia, who wants to run a decentralized governance, a participatory governance, an inclusive governance, an equality governance, where every constituency will be entitled to 10 individual appointments. My brother.
Yes, bro.
Yes. So no, we cannot afford to lose such man.
It's true. Okay. Thank you very much. Bawumia, are you there? Bawumia, Captain, 1 minute na menyima home kakrama na bre. Captain. Okay. I think the captains also are busy. Your friends are Queen J, Queen AJ, Nyakopon Shapa said was in the gift to him. It's for Mr. Mabre, Atanasia Bre, it's mess, Mamma Minde, Mahomena, Nameboa, Exna, a made a better house, and yes, energy nessa. Mamma Johnny line in Medamas, Yakopon Sham. On Yamukasi na dear Mahri on the platform again. Missina Coupon say on 1 year dom na dear Mahri be among Sunday and Yankopon Sham. I'm a best do Ramidase YouTube for Medamasi, Samusun best support and yeah, almost 2 hours 30 minutes. I think I broke our TikTok there yesterday. Better I was still Medamasi Coupon Sham. On Yamukasi na yankoso ne mom paima Dr. Mahamedu Bawumia na umeli di NPP mai se de menu ana ka no se ye kase ye de ba umiamba first one olusu ntino ye jaino a ye jaino na kwakfo bi fufura ya na ye ho se de na menu ana chiri mu no Dr. Maham ewe bae na na kufu adoba we kufu bae first time when we ye presenting a second time the tosum you know with me beje 2 million MI the same thing applies to your friend say atames onso sana na onso de ko ye NDC fo an ni say common and command ye omodi so over 20 something years and an NPP for ban atames first time when man dey mini on kwampore no o onso ye vice atames na atames so ye vice wɔte akonnwa so na ɔno ne Kufuor na ɛbɛprɛ na Kufuor yɛ Kufuor MP4 president no first time wɔanwini deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu no na ɔne Atames a ɔyɛ vice a ɔyɛ first time na Kufuor bɛgye firi ne nsam na Atames saa ba 2004 olusu yɛ Kufuor nam sɛ Kufuor te so nti Kufuor nya advantage na saa gye tumi no until 2008 ɛkɔfa na Kufuor Dubai ɔyɛ first time a wɔba ana Atames so satan no so ya market no ɔbɛyɛ vice ɔbɛyɛ vice a friend say Lawrence vice ɔno amu aba ne ticket wɔanwini deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu wɔanwini deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa montie o Atames ana yɛsɛ ne ho ni asɛm Atames ana yɛsɛ yɛ gudu deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ana ɔwini yɛ na Kufuor so baeɛ wɔamfa deɛ ɛtɔ so bi mu wɔamfa deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ana ɔwini yɛ nti deɛ nti na yɛyɛ yɛ ho aboro halfo and NPP for delegates for us then it didn't actually say one it's mummy nyedi be a kwan bi e be fa so be betim the doctor ayede about the second time yen fam na no magi to me my because where NDC for so presented obedi number first time no tell NDC for person ma ko e third time no ana say man so cheto ntimi nko it automatic and NDC for nso my dey elo so wi ntimi sremo mummy yen ko endorse Dr. Muhammad Bawumia na yɛ man victory kɛseɛ paa na ɛnsɛne signal bi mfa nkɔ NDC for camp na nyame boa wɔmɛde tumi ne dɛ ɛmfa sɛ tumi ne yɛhwehwɛ nko deɛ Dr. Muhammad Bawumia bɛtumi agye ma yɛ nti meda mo nyinaa mo ase Nyankopɔn nhyira mo maa Mr. Amekyia Nyankopɔn nhyira mo na ɔnyɛ mo kɛseɛ na ɔnte ne nhyira mu na mbɛsrɛ mo sɛ ice kenke no so yɛde kɔ yɛfrɛ no sɛ walk no yɛde kɔ walk no mɛsrɛ mo sɛ mommɔ mmɔden a na mwaye na yentimi mfa ice cream kemu ko so that make am ma me brace do na abe my 500 see mfa nya dey yentu bi mfa nko it mesel so wa se kan akoma se wo so ba be so ye target na 1000 afina yetimi nya 1000 bottles afina yetimi nya 500 me say 500 nya 500 Ghana cedis it mesel mo me support ye ni ntim fa ice cream kenu enko on the 24th year ya work aye kono mensa ye best start mensa ne da kuwi eduase ti mesre mo support nti se e ka wakoma se be support yen fa ice king ken ko we no a patch number ne ye 055 054 53 55 0550 54 0550 sorry 0550 54 53 55 0550 54 53 55 edini ye Edwin J mfa ncheme ma yesu kakrawai mfa ncheme na manesu kom tinya kopon hram onya mo kese no wonte ne no hram na meboa your friends say actually you be say share ndamas o ma bye